Maggie Collins, Maya Ray, Platte Valley, girls basketball. Girls, you win the district championship. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Excited.
You both played really well tonight. What can you kind of tell me about your performance?
I don't think that it was any individual performance that won this game tonight. I think we had players in all areas stepping up. Maya with the threes and the free throws at the end, Mackenzie with the offensive boards, and everyone else just playing their hearts out.
Playing this team, we got Maggie a lot more touches, and I think she really brought it tonight.
You guys, Nodaway Valley kind of gave you a little bit of a scare there at the end of the game. What did you guys do mentally to just kind of push through and get the win?
I think that no matter what happens in any game, we always talk that adversity just makes us better. And tonight, we just put our nose down and got through it.
I think just giving it our all helped us win that game.
Defensively, the team played a great game. What can you kind of say about the defensive keys from tonight?
Our defense, it travels with us night in, night out. Even when we don't have a great shooting night, we know that our defense is always going to be there to get us stops.
Yeah, I'd say we definitely rely on our defense. We practice really hard and we work really hard all the time.
All right, thank you so much, girls. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, you started down there in the first quarter. What would you kind of tell your girls to get them ready for the rest of the game?
Well, I mean, Nodaway Valley did a good job of taking away, some strengths that we had all season, and it was just a message that we got to trust each other and we got to be ready to step up. When you have open shots and shots within our system, be ready to take it. And I think we had Maya Ray stepped up in a big way.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask is the secondary players, because Miss Briley's that's a big hole to fill. Talk about them tonight and the way they played.
Well, I mean, I think that's something with the leadership that we have amongst the girls in the locker room. I've been very, very fortunate. I mean, I think you saw Briley when she was an underclassman step up in those same ways. And you get to this time of the season, everybody has so much film. They're going to try to take Maggie Collins away, and they're going to try to do everything to slow, us down with our leading scorers. But I think that comes from that upperclassmen trusting their teammates and believing in them, and and just kind of almost creating that culture that we're ready to make that next play, and it doesn't matter who makes that play. It's just someone on that team is going to make it.
Maya started the year as a pretty dynamic six-man for you scoring, and then obviously gets put into that bigger situation. It felt like that was maybe an adjustment period for her. Where have you seen her grow to the point where she can have a game like she did tonight?
She's a state champion in an individual, event. I can remember running track whenever I was, and I remember those nerves that you have, and we kind of talked about that. She kind of has a tendency to get a little bit nervous, but the message was that you've got teammates. You've got teammates all around you, and you don't have to, if you can manage those nerves in a state championship cross-country race, then you can manage the nerves that you're going to have when you have, Maggie Collins and Malia Bliley and Callie Red and Tina Turpin by your side.
And Malia tonight handling the pressure. You were able to go. You always have Maggie you could go to break it, but she did a really good job, I thought, of running point, which obviously a new role for her too. What do you see from Malia kind of keeping everything calm out there?
Well, she does so much for us defensively. I mean, she does so much for us defensively. Her on-ball pressure, she guards the other team's best guard. Then to ask her to run point against pressure and get us where we need to go. I mean, she's so valuable for us, and she's stepped up, in big ways, scoring and shooting the ball. She kind of struggled a little bit early in the season, but her shot's really coming on, and she's a good shooter because she was big for us down the stretch last year. So I believe that she's ready to make shots. Just keep playing. But I see a lot of great things from Leah.
Another one of those that stepped up is Mackenzie hitting, I think, 3 mid-range jumpers there to kind of punish them when they're sagging off of her. What do you see from her having the confidence to shoot those shots?
Well, I mean, it's very special. I think it goes back to what we talked about, that her teammates trust in her. Last time we played Nodaway Valley, Mackenzie might have played 1 minute total. And, it was she was prepared. She kept working in practice. She was ready for this moment, and the moment wasn't too big. She was ready to step up for her teammates. And whenever you see players do that, it is the greatest thing.
Coach, defensively, you guys played great. What were some of the keys to the successful defense?
Well, just effort. I mean, it's guts. I mean, defense is kind of one of those things that there's sometimes not a lot of glory in it. I mean, you just got to work hard, and a lot of times you don't notice, I guess, defense in the